And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Wells. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
At the belt and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins on his horse. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Josh Naylor. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. McKenna ranging back. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. One hit, one left. Orioles due up in the first. No score. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill today, Logan Allen.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Toss to Naylor. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This is a ball club that likes to run, Chris. Your favorite. They got athletes, they can steal bases, and they do it at a high percentage.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they continue to push the envelope. Even if they get thrown out, it's not going to cause them to shut down the running game. And I think that's what's been so critical in terms of the success they've had, because that pitcher has to think about the hitter and trying to slow down that track meet on the base paths.
Toss to Naylor, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch.
2-2.
Swing and a ball popped up and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
The 1-2. Got him. That ends the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Scoreless after one. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a base hit right there.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hayes sprinting after it. And that one hops the wall. One runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-zip.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. The pitch. On the ground, right side, Frazier. Slings to first, finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Cam Gallagher. And a pitch. McKenna gliding to his left. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. This splits between April and May there. Two and one now.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit.
The batter, number 1. shortstop.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ahmed Rosario. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Two outs. In the air out to center. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Guardians 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Ramon Urias.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here is James McCann. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Kwan makes the grab, and that is that. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. On to the third inning. Leading off, Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And now it's 1-2.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now. Hard hit, knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe.
The first baseman, number 22.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Over to first, and he's safe. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Another throw over, and he's back again. Here's a 1-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Ryan
The
McKenna.
right fielder.
The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fought off foul. The 1-2. Out to short. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good two-seam action right there.
Batting
Running
up.
away from the batter.
That's
Rolled
shortstop.
over it. Got the ground out.
Jorge Mateo now not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Straw having a lot more success on the road this season. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McCann pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-2. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Rips that one to right. McKenna makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom 4, and now it's
Leading
Austin
off
Hayes.
For the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Man at first with one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, 2 ball. He flips it to second in time. On a nailer, they get 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. Guardians 3 and the Orioles nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Austin Vogt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Cam Gallagher digs in for the Guardians.
The catcher, number 35, Cam Gallagher.
The 2-1. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
No.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Base hit, left center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
The first baseman, number
That's about as
22,
textbook as it gets.
Josh
Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Josh Naylor. And there's a foul ball. Rosario over at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
The wind of the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. James McCann in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
McCann.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
That's towards center. Straw getting an angle on it. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
So up next, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Down to their final strike. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.